Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in San Diego, California. In this scene, we have people are pretty much, if they're on Sept, they're either patrolling in pairs or they're at the Karen Hart. So let's just, for right now, check in with where everyone is, and then we'll kick this thing off.
Aiden would be patrolling with someone else. Maybe, Adelheid. Would you be patrolling with Aiden?
If he shuts up.
I mean, he can't joke right now, so.
This is like only condition. Like if you like don't talk, we can do this.
Like, not talk at all?
No, we need to practice not talking. You and me both.
Yeah, he'll not do that.
Good. And then he will break his own rule after some time. He just can't stop talking sometimes.
Yeah, Aiden won't say anything for now. He'll just nod along to whatever Adelheid says.
Why are you not talking?
He thinks he writes a text on. He actually send. He's right next to him, but because he can't talk, he'll send Adelheid a text going, "You said we couldn't talk."
He takes a deep breath but doesn't say anything and continue guarding.
Corey's not with them. Corey's probably, I don't know, if my two options are Karen's Heart and patrolling, well, she's not patrolling. So she's at the Karen's Heart, probably sitting on the ground, reading a book on her tablet.
I think Bryce would be at the Karen Hart. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Not maybe Bryce is waiting for the patrol to get back for the changeover because he's up for next patrol. So he's just waiting at the Karen Hart right now.
That works.
Darcy was sitting down with his polytoad on his shoulder that he's been using to kind of be his little his sort of protection. And he's already done patrol, and he's just kind of sitting there. He's reading a book. We can say Zhong Li is close by if you want.
Yeah, Zhong Li's probably sitting near the Karen Hart, more lying on his back, revolver in one hand, and just currently spinning the chamber, and then flicking it back in. Pop out, spin the chamber, flick it back in.
All right, so are Aiden and Adelheid going to start heading back to the Karen Hart?
After that round.
Yes, Aiden is boring. He's like, yeah, let's go back to Karen Hart. You're not talking that much.
Oh my god.
So they get back to Karen Hart. Aiden is just like holding his nose with his fingers, like, holy shit, this is not making any sense.
Oh, look, Corey's here. Hey, Corey.
She looks up, kind of waves for a second. So,
hello.
What are you doing?
Holds up her tablet.
Are you doing tablet?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm doing tablet. As she just stares at him.
That's good.
He'll lean into Adelheid. I'm not sure that's the actual term.
Darcy is
know.
just hears them and he's just rubbing his eyebrows, just like.
Hey, it's Darcy. Hey, Darcy, get your. Oh shit, I can't say it. Get over here,
You were about to make a joke, right?
baby.
Aiden, did you just order a Fostern when you're quiet? He winks.
I hate y'all.
So, let me stop laughing. Holy shit. So a couple of minutes after Adelheid and Aiden get back to the Karen Hart, Symphony of Memes walks in with a really concerned look on her face. She kind of looks at who is there. There's definitely something up with her.
Aiden will. Well, after being being an idiot kind of thing, he'll kind of seem more serious when he sees her. And he'll go over. He'll probably move towards her. See if the other people will kind of follow him.
I like looks at Corey and says, "That's a glass walker. She's an Adrian Collier. You should meet her."
I knew it had to be a glasswalker. She smells funny.
She has earphones. She's a glass walker. Go meet her.
That is not how you can tell us apart.
She's wearing a leather jacket. She's a glass walker. Go meet
You guys
her.
are fucking killing me.
Darcy is just kind of looking at him like, "Are you serious?" Like,
It's okay. Corey's about to kick him.
Do it.
He's sitting on the ground and he's probably still standing up, and she just sticks her foot out and kicks him like in the ankle.
Oh my god, I'm dying. It's so hurting so much. Oh no.
if you really want pain that much, why don't you just go see Punches and ask him to punch you in the face again?
I already did 3 hours ago.
Aiden just goes, and they call my pack a bunch of chuckle fucks.
Well, he's the one making assumptions about fucking glasswalkers.
Anyways,
Hey, do you want me to start assuming things about Get a Fenris, you warmonger, you?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So Symphony momentarily forgets what she's what she's upset about or concerned about, and is now watching this. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Darcy covers his mouth
Yeah,
and he's
Bryce
like,
is watching this
"Ooh."
from like some corner somewhere, just shaking his head.
Oh my god. Warmonger get a Fenris. Oh no. Just
Okay, so
that's what I
Aiden was moving towards Symphony. He sees that. Oh, sorry, Nick. What's your character's name? Bryce has popcorn, so he'll like just look at Symphony, who's probably next to him by now, and goes, "This guy's got popcorn. Let's go sit next to him."
She shakes her head. No, actually was looking for some help with something. If
Bryce frowns and looks at her and he says, "Help with what? I mean, what's going on?"
so, a friend of mine that is from the Sept has been gone for a couple of years, and she was coming back, and she was supposed to be here about 3 days ago, and I haven't heard from her.
Oh.
Shit, man.
Rescue mission. Oh, shit. When do you know?
First
Where did she go?
Pokemon are killing people, and now there's missing persons.
She's her name is Talia Howard. Her deed name is Heals the Broken Stories. She's a galliard of the Uktena.
Where did she go
Adelheid
to?
actually like starts pulsing that
Yeah.
name.
Yes, Darcy just kind of
Like-
looks at him.
He's like, okay.
So the pulse is somewhere in the city, like just somewhere in the city, in like the city proper. So
At least she's still alive. It's positive.
So
yeah, she's definitely alive.
do you want me to
Adelheid. Go on.
get me to get a group of people and like drive us all over there in my minivan?
I'll just go in my bike.
I'm taking my jeep.
Murder Wen is not needed at the moment. Murder Wen is going to be used for Pokemon adventures by the order of, I think it was, who was handling the Murder Wen? I don't know. Someone just said like no Murder Wen. We can get to the normal van. It's fine.
Okay.
Like the Murder Wen is black. Adelaide explains this. It doesn't, like you can't see blood on it. The normal van is like blue. You can't see blood on it. That's the difference of the Murder Van and the normal van.
So murder
So
van?
You have thought about this far, far too much.
Why do you think I'm like carrying a black T-shirt all the time near me?
That's not what I mean. I mean, I wear a lot of black too. I'm just saying, you sit there to think about specifically the requirements of a murder van.
The cops are important in this city. We should not, get the veil is extremely important. But Symphony of Memes here, she is a said about a friend, so we should find this friend immediately. It's in the city. She's alive.
Has anyone checked the Umbra?
Huh?
I mean, that's a pretty big place.
No. I'm aware. I'm asking if they've asked any spirits about her, or if that's someplace we should start.
Adelaide just like looks at the new guy, like, I don't know who you are, I'm sorry, but like I can track her down. I got like some juju that allows me to track her down.
Yeah.
Juju.
I mean, you can track her down, but also if he could ask spirits and everything, we could get a better layout, see if a bigger picture, rather than just going in there blind.
We can actually come close to her and then ask spirits.
Yep. He does finger guns.
I'm down with that.
Go on, sorry.
I was just saying I'm down with that plan.
Adelheid looks at finger guns and nods. He makes claws and like he's like when I say he makes claws, he makes like claws with his hands and like just makes the claws motion to Darcy.
Are you trying to call him Caddy?
No.
Because that's normally what that means.
He did finger guns. I don't use guns.
He did finger claws.
Exactly.
He just like.
And she looks at Darcy, who she's never met, by the way, and she just says, "Do you use guns?"
I do use guns.
Oh, well then, he's not entirely wrong.
I'm not cool enough to use guns, I guess. But there's a missing person. Let's find out.
I can take one other person on my bike.
I'm going.
Sure, okay.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. Wait a second here, because I heard two voices, and I believe Adelaide started first. So what did you say?
He said he wants to go with the van.
Oh, okay. Do you really? I mean, if you go first,
Yeah, you go. I don't find it's fine. You do it if you want to.
It's okay, Aiden. We'll tie you on the back of the Jeep. You'll be fine.
I'll
always
follow the two of you on my
I've
bike.
always wanted to ride a bike. Leave me alone.
So Bryce just looks at Christy and he's like, I'll just follow the two of you on my bike.
Yeah, Corey gives a thumbs up to that. if in fact the two of them could kind of share a lane when they're at a stop, so that's fine.
Yeah, Darcy just kind of looks at Zhongli and he's like, I figure just riding with you would probably be a better idea rather than taking a lot of vehicles.
Sure.
Does the Jeep has Katy Perry?
Oh my
What's a
god,
Katy Perry?
Adelheid.
You don't listen to Katy Perry?
I don't
Katy
listen to music.
Perry's.
You are all making my challenge very hard, you know that?
How hard?
Because
I'm
you-
trying explicitly to make it as hard as possible.
Okay, let's go.
And he
Let's
just like
stop
stands
this.
there and breathes in and out.
Corey just starts walking off to the parking lot. She grabs her stuff and starts walking to the parking lot. She's like, this is getting silly.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
Bryce,
coming.
Bryce is following her.
Aiden just runs after them because there was a bit of distance there.
Adelheid is just like looking at the Zhongli, and he's like, "Yeah, let's go."
Zhongli nods and just holsters his pistol and starts walking.
Yeah, Darcy, who usually has more practice with bows, he's like, probably should have guns this time, so he takes his gun.
Oh, she has her gun. I guarantee you that Corey's got her gun on her.
We have guns, and we're about to drive.
Okay. You have guns. You're about to drive.
Well,
God,
gun-
you guys are like a mob.
I mean, guns don't break veils like
That's
claws.
very true.
So
Neither do knives.
fair enough.
Neither do pillows.
Exactly.
Pillows.
Suffocating.
So Symphony says that she will let I will let the leadership know that you're doing this for me. And I really appreciate it. So she and then she will go off and tell them. So you guys are going to be driving.
I
I'm
assume
assuming
we're
you're
all
using
following.
Pulse of the Prey as your GPS.
Yeah, we were using that as a GPS.
Yeah, they'll be in the front and the two bikes will be behind. Because we're just like, I'm not getting cramped in this van with all these crazy people.
Right.
Adelheid is like keep switching the radio.
Corey doesn't even know half of them, I think. Like,
I mean, apparently Aiden's with her, but you know.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
And this is literally, I mean, what he said was literally why he just wanted to ride a bike once in his life. So he's quite happy.
Oh yeah, she hands you a black helmet and puts it on herself and puts on her jacket because leather jacket is always smarter on a bike.
Okay, yeah, you can see he's holding it back, but he's like obviously trying not to act like an excited kid.
She just gives him a look like you better behave yourself and then gets on. That's pretty much it.
You know, Adelheid like is in the Jeep and like he's like asking like annoying questions to Zhongli. He's like, so like, does this Jeep has like this crazy nitro that I saw on the internet once?
It's a Jeep.
Does it say like turbo?
It's a Jeep.
So like, do you like you're a glass walker, so you should have like a minigun in the back seat.
Oh my god, what is with you? And like, he just
I like
shakes his
glass
head.
walkers. I like glass walkers.
It's
There's a text that comes to you that just says warmonger, even though she is not there to know you're saying this.
Adelheid is just like, love you too.
Well,
So before y'all take off, we had somebody else join. Um,
Yeah, we can say that he's approaching them as they're walking, or she's approaching them as they're walking.
yeah, as they're walking to the parking lot, Sassy will notice a group of Garu with guns leaving.
Specifically with guns.
Specifically with guns.
They're
Like,
talking
Yeah,
about
she's
like
just-
miniguns.
She just go raise an eyebrow at that, like, what the fuck?
It's not sure that they're leaving, but it's sure that they have guns. That they have guns.
Hi, Sasha. There's a hostage situation going on as far as we know. You want to join us?
Only if you expect to be needing a medic.
That are we expecting
Probably.
to have a medic?
I mean, couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, we have Corey with a gun. She might shoot us. So yes, we need a medic.
I think she might shoot you. He points at Adeline.
Hey, if I shoot anybody, it's going to be on purpose. Staring at Adelheid.
He doesn't say anything. Yes, Sasha. We may need.
All right, then. Count me in.
Do you like Katy Perry as well?
Oh, Darcy is just groaning.
I did not hear what he said.
He said, "Do you like Katy Perry as well?"
She just gives him a blank look.
I guess we're not listening to Katy Perry this time.
Aw,
God.
poor Adelheid.
Whatever, guys. You guys open a radio and listen. You know, I don't know, Justin Bieber maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
never
Maybe.
been happy to be in a different vehicle.
Everybody take a rage.
He's like, if you're not listening to Katy Perry, you must be listening to Justin Bieber. I guess. Like he just
No.
enters the car, the Jeep, like the back seat.
No, we're gonna listen to Five Finger Death Punch. Just points.
That's a good one. Good one.
He just hops in.
Aye!
Bless you, Sasha.
That was not in character.
I know.
Or was it?
God. Yeah, because she's allergic to y'all's bullshit. That's the thing.
She should have died being around like Aiden and Darcy and shit. If that was the case.
All right, so y'all load up, listening to whatever god awful music Adelheid picks.
He's like Charlie Poop. We don't.
No,
talk
we're
anymore.
not listening to his taste in music. Good lord, we're listening to Five Finger Death Punch.
There you go, Five Finger Death Punch.
Go away.
The bleeding. That's what's playing. So, you are heading into the city. It takes a little while to get there from Sept. Traffic isn't too terrible, because it's a bit early on a Friday, so traffic isn't bad yet.
We're just like beep beep. We're in a jeep.
Yeah, traffic won't get bad for 2 more hours.
Exactly. So, beep beep.
How's
You're in
the
a
weather?
Jeep. God, it's hot as fuck.
It's sunny, humid, and fuck this.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it
great
is-
day to be riding a bike then. Cool.
Does this Jeep has AC? God damn it!
He doesn't have the AC going. He just
is-
happens to have the canopy down, so there's
It is 93 degrees outside. As you get to the coast, it'll be a little cooler, but not much. Be like 90.
Alan is like sweating. He's like, this was a bad idea.
So yeah,
So-
we've been in heat wave number 2 for this month. So it's been hot.
Aiden is like, it's so freaking hot. I'd say how hot it is, but I'm not allowed right now.
Don't talk, Aiden.
Like, I'm hearing your voice, and I think today would just go a lot better if.
Oh, shut up!
You just want attention. You don't want my heart.
If Corey like looked over, like maybe they paused or something, and she just glanced over, Bryce would like wink at her.
Oh.
Bryce is so dirty.
I mean, Corey just kind of blinks because she wasn't expecting that, and she'll like nod back. I mean, she's not really flirting on the road.
Sorry, Nick, fuck that. He's got this like half smirk grin thing, and he just continues watching the road like it was nothing.
Fair enough. He can be smirking all he wants. No. It's okay. It distracted her from Aiden, who was complaining about something. I'm not sure. She's not quite sure what.
Oh my
Stop
God.
complaining.
So, your Pulse of the Prey is going to lead you to a shop in the downtown area. Parking in downtown is a bitch. Just saying.
Parking in downtown is non-existent.
Pretty much. You're going to have
I
to
don't like
park.
just out of the car. He's like,
Yeah.
just like gets out of
You have to park in
So
a
it's a
parking
little-
garage.
So it's a little easier for bikes then.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, if we can find one spot, the two of us can share it. So that's something.
I mean, that's true. There's parking. There's like really no. There's street parking. It's all metered, but it's probably packed. You would have to find a parking garage to park in. That'll probably be 3 blocks away from where you need to go.
At a
That's
minimum.
Well, then we'll do that. Like, we're not afraid to walk. It's fine.
Oh wow, Guru walking. That's the worst.
So let's get her up. Otherwise, like starts texting everyone to like, yeah, let's meet here, close to the location, but like not very close.
Darcy makes sure his child when he gets out. Well, okay.
So we got 2 carriages. As he looks at Sasha and Bryce. And they will, I think Bryce wanted to check the other side. Right, Bryce?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
He says like you wanted to check the other side, right?
He'll nod. And what do I do to slip sideways? I don't know.
You can also just look in a mirror if you want to try to see.
So if you want to look across the gauntlet, if you've got a mirror,
Yeah.
you'll roll your gnosis at diff. Let's see, we're in downtown. At diff 8.
There are mirrored surfaces.
Yeah, you don't even need like your own personal mirror. You can look at a fucking window.
Well, I'm sure he has one anyway.
Okay.
Which dice rolling scenes are we in?
Oh, whichever one you want.
Okay.
You know Bryce has a mirror. He has a mirror and a comb, and he does that constantly.
Right.
Yeah, I have a song for him. It's called "That Don't Impress Me" by Shania Twain.
Oh God, that's an actual verse of that song.
It is. That
I
is
roll my what?
your gnosis.
Okay.
But
At
to be
diff 8.
fair, I'd never had a werewolf that didn't carry a mirror with them for just this purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. Like most of them do. Bryce doesn't see anything. Bryce is looking like he botches. So,
Wait, how is it a botch? There's only one.
it's diff 8. So you don't
You're
have
in
a
the
success.
city.
Oh,
You're in the city. You don't have a success, so it's a botch.
great.
Mm.
Such
So,
a wonderful reflection.
Yeah, so what happens is Bryce gets distracted by his own reflection in the window and forgets what he's doing and doesn't look across.
He starts stroking the mirror, going, "Oh my!"
Making
He
kissy
starts like
faces at
fixing
himself.
his hair a little bit.
Bryce, what are you doing?
Darcy gags.
Bryce, what are you doing?
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't see anything.
Holy shit, were you checking yourself out?
What, did you even look?
Dude, like you're a handsome guy, but like we're in a mission. Okay.
Darcy takes a deep breath.
So this is a city. As Adelaide like tries to pull everyone to a location where like they can't be, immediately suspected as like, yeah, we're gonna murder and kill everybody.
If
But
you're
where
carrying guns openly,
people like where people can't hear them, and he just like when everybody is there, he's like, okay, guys, we can do this two ways. One, we can execute Order 606. I don't want this. And secondly, we can do this in a more interactive way, which is we can send the Corey and guess what, Young Lee, who are known as, the group among us who needs to do the scouting and learning information. They can come back, get information. We can then make a plan. What do you guys think?
I mean, that does kind of sound like the best plan, in my opinion, as she looks to John Lee.
John Lee nods his head.
I approve of any plan that does not involve being chased by the police.
That's very good, Sasha.
I'm with that one.
Okay, so
Thumbs
Lee.
up.
Okay, Darcy, we got Darcy. Aiden, what do you say?
We do have one issue. You're the only one who can pinpoint where she is.
That is correct. Anyone any clever ideas or any toys that they have? It's time to bring up to the table now.
Had one idea that may or may not work, and she'll look to Symphony, and be like, "Do you have her phone number?"
Symphony didn't go with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, she'll then she'll look around. Does anybody have Symphony's phone number?
Here, as he like gives the his phone to her.
Okay, well, she'll call on Adelaide's phone then. It's fine. She'll call the number.
Symphony will answer.
Hi. This isn't Adelaide. This is Corey. But I have a question.
Yes,
Do you have her phone number?
I do.
May I have it so that I can attempt to find her? Or at least her phone.
Yeah, she gives over the number, but she does let her know that she's tried that. But she's more than welcome to try again.
She'll say, okay, gotcha. Well, yeah, I'll try again because it doesn't hurt. And because maybe since we're closer, in theory? Maybe, I don't know. Thank you, though.
And she gives the number and everything, and
Yeah, so, yeah, and she'll just say thanks and then, I suppose hang up because that's all she needed.
right.
And hand the phone back to Adelheid after, basically, she'll go into Adelaide's text and text the number to herself in her phone. And then she'll hand it back to Adelheid.
Thank
That's the
you.
easiest way to get a hold of it. And yeah, she's going to attempt to try to find a GPS on this phone. going to go very sadly, guys. But she will attempt it. I assume we're looking at what? Like interwits with technology since it's a phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I have it at 3 and 3 on both, so it doesn't much matter which one you tell me.
Okay. Intelligence.
Okay. That gives me a big, 5 dice. I'm a fantastic glasswalker. Can I spend a willpower?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, look at that. So that gives me 4. See if I get anything at all.
So, she attempts to track the GPS signal on the phone, and it does not appear that it's trackable. So, which to her indicates that the phone is probably destroyed.
Or turned. Well, yeah, I was gonna say not even turned off. Maybe. Yep.
It could be, yeah. It's like, because even phones that are turned off are sometimes trackable.
Okay.
So
Yes. So you guys see her go to town on her phone, trying to, do something. Probably not hard to guess what she's doing.
Mhm.
And she's going to look a little frustrated, and be like, "That phone is probably destroyed."
Darcy taps his lip, and he says, "Well, maybe if Bryce or Sasha could see about the spirits and everything, we could track them down that way."
Oh yeah, by all means, let's do what we can.
Yeah, okay, Sasha and Bryce. How about you guys like jump into the? Oh no! Look, here is a problem with jumping at the other side. We're in a really we're in a city. It's very hard to jump the other side. It's like extremely hard.
He nods.
So like that may cause a problem. As he looks at Sasha and Bryce, like, can you guys handle this, or you guys want to like do something else?
I mean, I can try. I don't see the problem with trying.
The problem with trying is if you get stuck.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
we don't have any ways to like know if you were stuck or not.
Well, we'd have to do it someplace careful. I mean, that is kind of.
It's still, like if he gets stuck, there will be no way for us to know because none of us are in this pack. We don't have a pack link as well. Does anybody has here knows how to do a mind link? Just a second, guys. Adelheid is gonna call Elias.
I'm sorry.
Elias will answer the phone. Hello.
Elias like puts the pants on and he's like, "What the fuck, Adelheid?"
Why would he need to put his pants on to answer the phone?
Yeah, you're right. And he's like, sorry, Uriah, like there's just some problem. We have a problem.
What's your problem?
So like we are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7G here. And the 7G is like they're all from different stuff, like different groups. So we actually don't have any way to communicate. So like can you like talk with some, friends that you have to like give us a way to speak in our minds from distance? Like is it possible for you to do that?
He thinks for a moment. Where are you?
I'm gonna send GPS to you right now. You're in the city. Maybe like crow spirits or like the bird spirits can spot us and give us that. If it's like too hard, I understand.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna have to say no. I could have with all of you here, but not. It's too late now.
No, I understand completely. My apologies. We will have to continue mission with the resources that we have. Then, okay?
Nods.
Thank you.
He nods at the phone, and then he remembers that he's on the phone. Yes. Okay.
Did you just nod it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Good luck. And he hangs up.
And he like immediately looks at people. Okay, guys, we can't have a mind leak. So.
Does Aiden have mind speak?
I think. Yeah. Let me check.
I was going to say, I'm not playing a Galliard at the moment, so I can't offer you this one.
Holy shit, my computer's being slow.
We have one Galliard.
Yep. There's one of every auspice on this mission, at least. So.
We the only Philodogs.
Corey's just going to be like, why don't you come with me and Zhongli? As she looks at Adelheid, just because you know
Yes,
where
he
you're going.
has.
He does. Okay. So, in this venue, I don't make you spend 1 willpower per person, because the gift states that you can spend 1 willpower among a pack. And to me, a pack is any group of Garu that is on a mission together. So, if you would like to spend 1 willpower to mind link everybody, I will let you do that.
Yeah, Aiden will spend a willpower.
Adelheid, just look at Aiden like we were talking about this for 10 minutes.
You could have mentioned it.
Apparently, Aiden got distracted.
Yeah.
He was distracted by Bryce checking himself out.
Hey, you never know. Okay.
There might be a hair out of place.
Bryce and Sasha, could you guys how about you guys go and check it and ask some questions to spirits and then come back? Or stay there if need be.
Yeah, I can do that, no problem.
I will make the attempt, yes.
Yeah, it's good to know.
So,
You guys stuck as squeeze.
are we having people stepping sideways?
We're
Certainly,
having to try.
I'm going to suggest we go into an alley or something.
Yeah.
They're stepping sideways in the city. What could go wrong?
We are not breaking the veil.
No, not at all.
Adelheid is just keeping that homeless man busy by scaring him.
God.
Standing
that's
near him like a very
horrible.
five.
Don't scare the man, Jesus.
Just get scared by his presence.
Wait, so we go to someplace secluded, right?
Yeah, hopefully an alley or something. I assume, then the rest of us could block the view from both sides of the people who are going to step.
There are plenty of alleyways in downtown San Diego.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
So what do I roll for that then?
It is Gnosis diff 8. And if you have natural channel, that applies. A -1 difficulty. If not,
my
then
Gnosis?
yes, your Gnosis rating.
Have that.
Oh, hey!
Wow!
Do have it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
when he's not busy checking himself out, he's actually pretty good.
And
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, well, the good thing is that one of you got across. So, Bryce notices. So he gets across really quickly, within seconds. This takes 30 seconds.
Yeah, no problem, bruh.
But then he notices Sasha not only did she not make it across, she's stuck in the gauntlet. So And not only is she stuck because this is a botch, a double botch. There is a very interested weaver spider. There's a very interested weaver spider that has its sights on her,
Fucking Christ.
moving closer. Like, oh, easy prey here.
It's like, oh, it's in my web. Hello.
So there are two things that Bryce can do.
Okay.
He can help pull her through, which requires another Gnosis roll from both of you.
Oh no.
And he can either do that first, or he can get the spider from trying to be like, hey, this looks like good food.
If he goes over there and tries to pull her through, then if it works, there's two of them to fight off the spider. If it doesn't, he's at least close enough to keep the spider from hitting her.
Yeah.
So he's
So-
gonna try to pull her through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you roll me your Gnosis, please.
Oh my god, why?
I got a success.
Yay!
Hold on.
Only one of them, but I got it.
Oh, thank
Yay.
Fantastic. Both of you got a success. So it takes a couple. It takes a little bit. But Bryce manages to pull her through before the spider gets over there. The spider is still very interested, though it doesn't appear overly hostile. It's more curious. Like, who the fuck are you, and why did you get stuck in my web?
Sasha will turn to the spider. No eating, healer.
The spider looks a little sus.
All right, so Bryce looks at the spider and asks and says, "Hey, you know, I'm sorry to have crashed your pad, basically, but we're just here looking for some information."
What kind of information?
We're looking for one of our own. The quicker we can get her, the quicker we're out of your hair.
I have something you might enjoy.
Turns its attention to Sassy. Oh,
In my medical office, we have files that need to be gotten rid of on some of our servers. You're more than welcome to them.
so that is a very happy spider. Is excited about that. What do you
All
need
of
to know?
To clarify, all of the files will be in the trash receptacle in the computers.
It indicates that it understands. Like,
And now back to Bryce.
so, Sassy paid Chiminage. What does Bryce want?
Oh my God. Nikki forgot the name of the person we're chasing.
Her name is Talia.
Her name is Tolia.
Talia.
Oh my God. So Bryce gives the description of Talia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, Ben.
It's an easy way to remember.
Talia, not Talia.
and he sort of does his best to describe what she might feel like based upon like what her
Oh, so the spider like thinks for a moment and says to him, "She went looking where she shouldn't have been." She is now prisoner.
Does the Bryce and Sasha shares this through the pack link?
It'll take Bryce a minute, but yeah, he'll share it. Mostly because he's just surprised, just caught off guard.
Can you ask like who's keeping this Garu prisoner?
He looks at the spider and he says, "Can we know who she's being kept prisoner by?"
It is one that can change its face.
Bryce passes that along with a message of like whatever the fuck that means.
What did it say?
You
What-
gotta
what-
love spirits, man.
And I was like, what did it say? Oh, see, I couldn't hear what the spider said.
The spider said that she's being kept by one that can change its face.
I don't fucking know who the fuck that person is.
The only person I know who can change their face is Jesse. So
They are
Yeah.
cold, static.
Cold. And
So-
static.
Bryce asks one more question. He asks where they can start to get her back, potentially.
Yay, you asked the right question. It motions to the occult shop.
Lindsay,
Yes.
I rolled wits to remember the past of Clear Eyes. I got 10, 5, 5.
So, Adelheid remembers that there were vampires that were targeting Garu some time ago. And he also roll me an intelligence. Just straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm. 10.
Okay. So he also remembers that Gabby showed him a list of potential like known targets basically, and one of them owns an occult shop
Adelaide, like, immediately,
and has actually, so it's one of them owns an occult shop, a bowling alley, and a hair salon, and has the ability to change its face.
Adelaide immediately, like, shares information to Packling. He's like, guys, this may be about vampires. I have seen a list before by our Vermfo, who actually says a vampire who can change his face owns an occult shop. And these vampires known of capturing Garu and using their parts to build monsters.
So we're going vampire hunting, eh?
I've heard some stories about such things from my mother, but she never wanted to give all the details.
Yeah, we burned a couple of them in the past in here. They have this crazy monster It nearly killed me, actually. I don't think they have it here because this place is public, but still, we were probably entering a place of a leech. This is gonna get messy, guys, probably. We need to find her immediately. The mission is growing in a way where her life is like we now have confirmation that her life is in danger.
So, is there a way to travel to there in the Umbra?
There should be.
Yes, you should be able to get there. But there, as
This is
you,
also a city too, though.
there will be. I'm just gonna let you know out of character. There's going to be an obstacle in the Ember if that's the way that you choose to go.
Adelheid actually looks and like Tinkson says, there's usually a lot of veins around vampires. Usually, not all the time. But these guys are not good guys as far as we know. They're the ones who we usually, they were in our hit list for a long time. So
They certainly, and they've. I was gonna say, and they've definitely. I mean, vampires have killed many of us. We have killed many of them. I doubt it's really a pleasant history in general, is it?
no, it's not.
I mean, fair enough.
Adelheid immediately looks at Darcy, who says, is there anything in the litany that forces us to not do something?
He thinks for a second, and he'll say, as far as I know, they aren't Guru and everything, and they are keeping a Guru captive, so we should be fine to recover her by all means necessary.
I say, guys, as he again talks to everybody, how about we enter the place, ask a couple questions, and if the people gets hostile, the Corey and Gongli can handle the cameras with their gifts as glasswalkers. Then we can try to extract the scar by all means necessary. But the veil is more important than our lives, so we should actually be able to keep the veil as possible as well.
Bryce sends through the pack link, which is why I wanted to use the Umbra. But
I want to hold a general consensus as I don't want to just make decisions for everybody. This includes everybody. So who says Umbra? Who says the other side? As he looks at everybody, and the pack link, he says this. He doesn't want to do something that the group that he kind of feels like he's leading do something that they don't want to do.
Well, we take one way, and there's potential for things for us to fight, but we are respecting the veil because they're not going to see it if we're in the Umbra. If we go the other way, we've got things that need to be fought that probably need to be fought. Let's go that route. Probably need to be fought. But then we have to worry about the veil. I mean, if your biggest worry is the veil, we should probably go through the Umbra.
Yeah.
Because either way, there might be a fight.
But
there will be a fight.
At the same time, we don't see vampires trying to jump out in the open either, do we? So if we go in the store, I don't think that they would just attack us outright.
About that, I mean, I'm not sure. From what I heard, there are different types of vampires. Some of them try to hide, some of them don't give a shit. I've been in the presence of those that don't give a shit.
How many of you can fight when it comes to outside of your forms?
I've got
Chloe,
a gun.
Corey raises a hand.
I'm just gonna say the more we underestimate, the more disadvantaged we are.
Aiden, are you here? Are we somewhere where they secluded? Waits just them?
We are in an alleyway. Oh, see.
The other question is is there some reason why she hasn't tried to go into the Ember herself?
Maybe she is being kept by while she sleeps.
Maybe. It's just something to keep in mind here. There might be some reason why she doesn't escape that way.
Zhongli, what do you say?
I personally think that we should go in through the front door. Reduces the chance of an encounter to begin with. Too many witnesses for them and too many witnesses for us. So they're going to assume that we're not going to do anything insane. And we can assume that they're going to do the same. Should they make a move to attack us, it seems most people here are capable of holding their own in Hamid.
I frankly agree with him because, not to mention those facts, but if we all try to step into the Umbra, this is the city, and there's the possibility of us getting stuck, taking much longer. Not to mention we would have to cross again when we get over there.
Also,
Exactly.
you said there are often, always, but not always, banes around the vampires. We will be stronger, but we will also have more enemies if that's the case.
Okay. So then, I will say that we're going to from the entrance from the door, asking and pleasantly asking our friend to be back. If they don't, we will try to discuss more. If they don't, well.
I have an idea, though, if that's how we're going to do this. If 10,000 of us come in the front, it's a threat. What if a couple of us look for a back door, as she looks to Zhongli?
That was my other thought.
Okay. Youngli, Corey, and who can go from... Who's good at sneaking?
Can they smell us?
Raise a hand.
What's up, Bryce?
Yeah, that was Bryce.
Okay. Bryce, how about you come with me because you kind of look like a guy who takes attention to himself.
You guys could practically feel him smirking, but he goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty good with talking to people."
Okay. I'm going to take Sasha with me. Oh, see, the Sasha is still a cub.
She is not still a cub. That's an outdated thing.
Okay. My apologies.
Yeah, I need to update the overlay. Sorry.
It's okay.
She is a Cleoth of the Black Furies.
Okay. I will get Sasha, Darcy, Bryce with me, and I will send let's send Young Lee, Aiden, and Corey from behind. So Bryson, Sasha, please come back, guys, without any problems, hopefully.
I would like to roll Blur of the Milky Eye.
Yeah, I will
Okie dokie.
as well. Lindsay?
Sasha. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Okay. Sasha will look at the spider if it's still there. Hold out her cell phone. I've got trash data in this. If you could please help me back.
It will accept that. So you will have a -2 difficulty to cross. And it will very quickly eat the trash out of your phone.
That means if you have any porn, it's gone.
Yep. Bye, porn.
I'm sure she can get more. She's got an internet connection after all.
Off a phone.
Okay, 2 successes on your blur, so that means enemies are at a +2 to detect you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the plus
yeah.
one. Now can I add roll one more die?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much stealth Aiden has with Fox and the new step totem.
Oh, Fox.
If Fox gives +2 stealth,
Oh,
I don't think
Fox.
Bryce made it.
Oh no.
Let me see.
I got 2 successes.
Luckily, that's not a botch.
and
No. So Bryce.
how much? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Bryce just didn't. He tried to go across and nothing happened. So you can roll again.
I see. How much does forgot what the name of the new step totem?
Fog. It's posted in
Fog.
the side chat.
Okay.
Amachan posted it.
Okay.
So he tries again.
Oh my god!
I know. He likes it in the Umbra. What can I say?
That one is a botch. Because it's diff 8, right?
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Did they get the -2 diff, or was that someone else?
That was just for Sasha.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause Sasha's the one that offered it.
I mean, you can ask the spider to help you along.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. He's just stubborn.
So the spider is watching Bryce, like. Hey.
Well, he's stuck.
Yep.
You see,
He's stuck
I
now.
can-
So the spider just kind of lays down in front of Bryce and looks at him.
Can we feel the Bryce is stuck?
Yes. Yes. You
Can I spend a
You know the
gnosis to
Bryce is
jump?
stuck. There's like a message that comes to the pack link attached with some expletives.
It's actually also is extremely painful and a stupid feeling. Like you feel like your soul is getting crushed
Yeah,
when you're
it's really
stuck in
bad.
the Umbra.
It's the kind of
So-
thing that causes insanity if you stay there for like an hour even.
Yeah, that's why like Adelheid wants to immediately jump at a gnosis spend. Can we do that, Lindsay, in this venue?
Nope.
Oh
Only
shit,
rolls.
okay. We can't spend willpower as well, right?
No.
Okay. I will try because guess what? He is Adrian. He needs to do these things, and I got
Yes.
He makes it. So yeah, but both of you can roll your gnosis.
Am I rolling it again to
Uh-huh.
not okay?
Nope.
Another botch.
Oh man.
Stop it!
It was, the spider is still there.
Sage.
I can just see the spider just face palming at this point.
If you're already botched while you're stuck, does that mean that you're getting somebody else stuck if they're helping you?
Actually, yeah. So you've now got 2 guards stuck in the gauntlet.
Damn it!
God fucking damn it!
All right, so let me look because I think Corey might actually be at like 4, which is maybe more than some other people possibly.
Let me see.
Let me
Aiden's
look.
at 3.
Yeah, I got 4. So
Okay.
I guess it looks like Corey's just going to kind of look at this whole thing in exasperation.
Adelheid just like immediately gives an order: "Get us out of here now!"
Jesus Christ, you think we were going to leave you? And she's going to try to cross.
Yay.
It's okay. I've been in one of these clusterfuck scenes before. Everybody's stuck in the gauntlet.
Everybody's stuck in the gauntlet because people keep botching this shit.
Basically.
This is gonna be my scene here.
Ah, there
All
we are.
right, get across.
Okay, now everybody roll.
Now everybody roll their noses.
Yeah! I did it.
Yay!
Don't touch!
So,
Don't touch!
Come on, Bryce.
Adelheid gets out.
Bryce.
Bryce is
Successes.
Still
Bryce is-
failed.
Bryce. It's not a good day for Bryce. It's not a
Bryce,
good day for
good
Bryce.
lord.
Are we? I think like we
Spider
are-
taps Bryce.
Bryce looks at the spider and he just struggles through like this oncoming soul-crushing madness. And he says, I will give you all of the data in my phone except for my contacts. Please help me.
All the data? Oh, Jesus.
Except for the contact.
The spider pushes Bryce out of the gauntlet.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of my web. Go. I'm not gonna make you all roll to step back. You could just go, like, you got enough successes between you that you managed to get back across as well. So, and then, but the spider does, like, suck all of the data except for his contacts out of Bryce's phone.
Fair enough.
I'm willing to bet that when they get out, the spider's first words are "fucking werewolves."
Fucking, yeah.
Adelheid just actually like looks at the people and says, "Okay, now that it's over, we need to handle this immediately. My Glabro form looks like a human, so I will go in Glabro form.
Yeah, mine too.
We'll see. I have the fair Glabro.
Yep, you do.
Yeah, he will shift into Glabro slowly, and then he will, look around like nobody sees us, right? Be activating gifts and shit.
No.
Okay,
Fine.
he is gonna activate fucking Luna's armor because I know what I'm getting fucking into.
Oh, that's a good point. I will go ahead and activate my jacket as well.
4 plus 6.
Totally don't stick out in the middle of this heat wearing a jacket.
No, completely.
Zhongli's wearing a trench coat, so you guys stand out far less right now.
So is that 3 successes on your Luna's armor? Yeah?
Yep, exactly.
So you get
I mean,
plus 3 health levels.
this is San
the armor.
Diego.
Or is it? Oh, it's soak. Okay, so plus 3 soak.
What's the roll for an armor talent? I know we had extra.
Oh, it's the Talon's Gnosis. I think those were diff 4, right?
Yeah.
So it's your Gnosis. Roll your Gnosis at diff 4.
Okay.
Aiden will also take Glabro because he's got fair Glabro.
Adelheid looks it around and says, "If you guys have anything, if anybody doesn't have, has a bunch of guys' breads, please share it."
I have
Yours
none.
active.
Corey's like, I have none.
I don't have anything.
Your armor Talon is active. So you have plus 4 armor.
Adelheid puts his torque and activates it as well by spending a Gnosis point.
Okay.
And
I do not have armor, but I
You
do
don't
not
have
intend to fight either.
wait, what?
I am a healer. I have no skills in fighting.
You're
You're
a
a
Garu.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about this later. Never mind. We can't talk about this right now. Okay, Young Lee, Corey, and Aiden. You guys go from the back. Rest. We're going entering from the front and talking. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yeah, Darcy nods, and then he puts a hand on Adelheid's shoulder, and he says, "You have that fetish to mask your rage, right? You should probably activate that.
Which one?
The one to mask his rage. He's seen it before."
Yeah, he rolls his impermanent Gnosis, and he activates that as well. Like he taps it.
Yep.
Thank you. Good one.
Bryce just shrugs and he's like, I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay, Bryce. If any situation with combat happens, how are you gonna combat? Are you gonna combat?
I got a gun.
Okay. If shit goes to shit, don't use your gun immediately and wait for me and Darcy to handle the situation. I need you and Sasha to heal us if need be. But if you want to just be a badass and if you think the situation is getting out of control and you need to shoot some shit, just shoot some shit.
Darcy gives him a thumbs up. Like, yeah, do what he says.
Darcy, if the shit hits the fan as it's being said, we're going to be switching places.
He nods. If that's your wish, I am okay with that.
He's good with a knife. Also, oh shit. And he just says like, you don't need to be crazy, but if shit goes crazy, we have a Garu on the line, and the veil is important. We don't want our pillboxes to punish us. Let's just not go crazy, but let's try, like, let's also keep in mind that there's a Garu in line. So, anyone else has any special thing that they can remember right now, or we're going?
We're going.
We're going. I'm good in a fist fight.
Okay. And if there's a fight happens, I'm in the front. Let's go.
Corey starts heading around, trying to find a back door.
Adelheid is kind of enters from the front door, with like Darcy, Sasha, and Bryce. If they follow them, of course.
Zhongli will stop everyone who's going around the back and point up to the fire escape.
Corey looks at that, kind of nods, actually. I actually have city running, should that be appropriate, so...
Zhongli is going to not activate city running himself yet. He is going to try to go use a dumpster and get a running start off that, run up the wall, and make it onto the fire escape, just using his parkour skills. If I need to make a roll for that.
I think I'm going to activate city running. I have no parkour skills.
Dex Athletics.
Dex Athletics. All right. Yeah, I was about to roll in Changeling. That's the wrong venue.
Yeah, don't roll there.
I'm trying to find the city running right up.
Which scene are we in again?
The first one.
Okay, city running just costs a rage.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah. Boom, activated.
So it's
1, 2, 6.
If Zhongli's lightning reflexes apply, he will get an extra success from the 10.
So it's athletics, Dex Athletics to get to the fire exit. But
I totally succeed the shit out of that with 4 successes.
Wow, yeah, you did. Jesus.
Yep.
I didn't dash it.
Aiden tries to jump up to the fire escape and misses.
Zhongli's gonna walk over to the ladder then and just kick it down.
Okay.
Aiden's kind of short. Oh, you see, he's like 5'2". That's like, fuck being short. Wait, she's in Globo, so he can't say that. He can't blame it on being short. So yeah, with that he'll take the ladder.
Okay, so you guys are going up on the top of the shop, right?
Yep.
Well, we took the fire escape to wherever it leads. I mean, if it leads to the second floor, then that's just as good as...
The top floor, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're coming in at the bottom, so we probably want to try to get down that way. But we also need to find the Garu, so that's kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what's better than an aerial view?
Well, the Garu's probably in the building, we think. How tall is this building?
This particular building is only 2 stories.
Yay! Okay, that's fine then.
Right. When they come up
It's like,
to the...
it's one of those businesses that has like living quarters on the top and the business on the bottom.
Good enough.
All right. And is the window look locked?
Yes.
I have open seal.
That's
Fantastic.
And
Zhongli
larceny.
just motions at it with a hand.
Yeah, let me see how open seal works, because I've never used that either. She
It's
has
Gnosis
larceny.
against the gauntlet.
Oh,
Oh.
good. This will be good.
Oh no.
There's a reason why I bought up my Gnosis.
Right?
And if it's sealed with magic, you have to spin the Gnosis. But I mean,
I did not pass that one, but I could.
Oh.
I could either try again, or I could actually just try to larceny it.
Does Zhongli have open seal?
no, Zhongli has larceny.
Okay. So you can, you can try to open it the old-fashioned way with some larceny. Dex
Yeah, because it just
larceny.
says. Yeah, because it just says rolls Gnosis. Yeah, like literally, I could. Oh,
If you
yeah,
would, if you would like to try it again magically, you totally can.
because I can. Like, it's not. It doesn't cost me anything. I
And
can
the
do
worst
it.
thing is you can botch.
It's that one.
Zhongli
It's fine.
will
Yeah, you take a shot. I'll go after you.
will nod his head at that, and will make a move to pick to get the thing open somehow through larceny. Let's see.
To pick open it.
Yeah, I was about to say pick the lock. I was like, it's not a door.
They just like check the door and the door is open.
There we go. If it's
This
diff
is a
6,
window.
2 successes.
Yep.
Yeah, I have
So-
like larceny too as well. So.
So yeah, you managed to, after Corey isn't able to get her magic to work because God, fucking gifts that use Gnosis in the city really suck. Zhongli is able to, after a couple of minutes, finagle the window open, and unlocking it.
We're in. He says over the link.
Okay,
Thank
She
you.
gives him a thumbs up and
now let's go to the group that are going in the front.
And sadly, I have to go.
No. Okay.
Lies. Lies.
If you could roll for me if we do combat.
Sure.
Okay.
Or just, I'll tell you what he does.
So Darcy just walks into a ball and knocks himself out.
No. But yeah.
She's amazing at stuff. She usually makes you do crazy stuff.
Okay, so the group that goes in the front, the little bell jingles. The name of this occult shop, by the way, is called the Cave of Wonders. There's actually, it's not in downtown. There is actually an occult shop by that name in San Diego, but I'm plucking it in downtown for the purposes of the game. So and it's just like how many of you add a character have been in an occult shop before?
Me.
No.
Plenty of times.
Anybody say no?
Like so many times.
I've seen The Craft. Does that count?
You've
So,
seen the
yeah.
arts and crafts.
This is basically your standard neo-pagan occult shop. It has crystals. There's the smell of incense in the
Oh, no,
air.
There was a store. There was a cult store in The Craft.
Oh god. Lindsay, this is a California occult store. There isn't just a smell of incense, it's probably overpowering.
Oh yeah, no, instant headache as soon as you walk in. With probably 3 different scents going on.
Oh, minimum.
So, yeah, there is a woman working at the counter, and she gives this big warm smile as everybody comes in, and she appears to be the only one working.
Bryce will
Adelheid.
give his most charming grin to her.
From the packling, Adelheid is just like looks at like you know, you can see his eyes like, and he looks at you like, you know, like, are you handling this? To Bryce.
Bryce says over through the pack link that he's usually pretty good when dealing with humans, so he's gonna give it a shot. All right,
So yeah, she just kind of looks at everybody and says, "Welcome to the Cave of Wonders. My name is Tiffany. Let me know if you need anything."
I am
Alright.
honestly surprised her name is not Moonshine.
Right? Oh, she
So-
could have said Sunshine. My name's Sunshine. No, Tiffany. Tiffany was the first thing that popped in my head. So,
Bryce nods his head and he says, "Well, actually, I've been wondering a lot about the shop for a while.
oh,
Yeah, you think you could maybe talk my ear off about it for a little while?" And he smiles at her.
so I want you to make me a charisma empathy roll.
I can do that.
And if you would like to activate persuasion beforehand, you can definitely
Yes,
do that.
I would love to activate persuasion.
Okay, so let me look up the gift. I forgot what it is. It's charisma something. It might be charisma empathy.
It's also I also have animal magnetism.
Oh God.
So
That's fantastic.
yeah.
You talk to her, and she's pregnant with you.
It
With
is
your babies. What?
charisma subterfuge at diff 7. To activate it, you have 6 dice for that.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Wow, it's active. Okay, so it's a -1 diff on top of your -2 for animal magnetism. So all of your social rolls are at diff 3.
Oh my
So I need you to make me a charisma. Well, let's see. Yeah, a charisma empathy roll at diff 3.
Okay.
That is
Not bad.
2 successes. So she is pretty enthralled by Bryce. So she is sufficiently fucking distracted.
Adelheid activates the pulse again. To see where does it lead.
Above. Is above you.
From the pack link, Adelheid asks, Bryce, you mind keeping her busy? You want to be in a fight, or you
He
okay with
steps
keeping her
back.
busy?
Oh, I got this.
Thank you, Bryce. Adelheid looks at
Remember, we're
Sasha.
on a mission. Aiden just says that through the backlink.
Adelheid looks at
What did he say?
Sasha.
What did he
He
say?
just says, remember, we're on a mission.
Oh, Bryce just sends back, "Oh, it's not a problem."
Bryce and the Adelheid is immediately says this, if there's any danger, just let me know. I will come back for you. Okay?
He sends back, "Likewise, if you need me, let me know."
Okay. Sasha,
Yes.
We're gonna go. We're gonna sneak in and try to check what's going on upstairs. He will try to reach like Zhongli, Aiden, and Corey, and says, "Guys, did you guys find a back door or something?"
We found
Yeah.
a window.
Fire escape. We're on the second floor. We're just getting in.
Okay. We're trying to find. Like, it feels like she's upstairs. This place has two second floors. We're gonna sneak in and go up as well.
Well,
So,
Okay. Well, we'll be ahead of you.
I would rather if you all go at the same time.
Then why did we come in separately?
We will meet at the upstairs all together.
That doesn't make sense, Raya.
As he says, I'm coming up with Sasha. When we reach upstairs, you can enter then. So, we will enter at the same time. She's upstairs. There might be something there.
We are already inside the building.
Okay, then we're coming. I was like, okay.
Catch up.
So are the downstairs crew, everybody but Bryce, are you looking for like a door or something that's going to lead to the upstairs?
Yeah,
Yup.
exactly.
Good. Make me a perception alertness roll.
No.
Okay, perk alert.
Got 2.
That looks like 3 successes.
It sure does. Where's Aiden?
Aiden is upstairs.
Aiden is upstairs with the two
Okay.
baggies.
Yeah.
So those 3 are already upstairs, so it's just Adelheid and Sasha that are going to go up. Okay. So both of you notice that there's a little area that's a little bit curtained off. The door is behind it, but it is locked.
Sasha, girl, you got some skills on locking pick locks?
Oh god, let me check the sheet and see if she does. No larceny whatsoever, and her dex is 2. She just looks at him and shakes her head.
Adelaide just like, Bryce, can you like get her to bed immediately? For Gaia?
Oh,
What the fuck?
either of you can attempt just a straight dex roll at diff 7.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, screw her for Gaia?
Exactly.
Take 1 for
There's just
teamwork.
like
For teamwork.
laughter coming through the pack link from Bryce.
Jesus Christ.
Be a distraction, guys.
I have a feeling that's not the first time you're asked to do this, Bryce.
I made it! What the fuck?
Through the pack link, Bryce is just like, actually, it is the first time I've been asked to do it. The first time I have done it, not necessarily.
Oh my god, so Sassy manages to get this fucking lock open. She opens the goddamn door. It takes a few minutes, but she does it. With probably
Yeah.
like, what, a bobby pin or some shit she had in her bag?
Uh-huh.
Adelaide, good job, girl. Good job. Let's go.
She just looks incredibly surprised and follows Adel up. She was not expecting that to work.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna put points in larceny now.
So you get upstairs.
Yep, exactly.
Everybody that is upstairs, please roll me a perception investigation.
Okay.
3 successes.
Straight up 4 successes.
Looking at a few.
2 successes.
1 success.
Okay. Everybody got at least one success, yeah?
Wait, I'm just looking
Oh.
at stuff. Perception is 3. Perception and perception and what did you say? Sorry, I was
Investigation.
investigation.
This is everyone not currently being a handsome distraction, yes?
Yeah, Bryce is still being Bryce. I'm gonna come back to. I'm gonna give you something in a minute. After they.
Yeah, Aiden's got 1.
Okay, so just really one success is all anybody needed. You're looking around upstairs and it's standard living quarters. It's got like 1 bedroom and but there is also you look in the bedroom and there doesn't appear to be anything out of place in there. But when you come back out of the bedroom, everybody notices another door that it might be some sort of like a storeroom or something like that. And that door is also locked.
Ragabash, open the door, please.
Corey will attempt to open seal for the 3rd time. Because I'm determined to make it work.
You can do it.
Aha! There it is. I got 1.
Nice.
You got 1 success. Okay. So you go in. It is indeed a storeroom that is the size of like a decent sized walk-in closet. And everybody notices that there is indeed a woman lying on the floor. Like, there's like no bed or anything. It's just, she's laying there on the floor. And everybody please roll me perception alertness.
Okay.
It is sight-based.
Guess what? I don't see shit.
Ally doesn't see anything.
Absolutely everyone or just a group?
Just the group.
Cool, I'm just making sure.
I don't see shit.
Because they
Two
Aiden
successes.
Give me
sees
1
something.
second. Give me a
Diff
second. I was trying to check stuff.
6.
Yeah.
So Aiden has 2 successes.
I got 2.
So 2 successes. You notice that she is bound with something that is shiny,
Oh, it's silver.
and she is completely unconscious, passed the fuck out. Like, because she's probably on like 1 health level, no willpower or rage.
Does she look like that shiny stuff is burned on her wrists or whatever?
Yes. Well,
Be like-
she's in. It's not as terrible as if she was in a different form, but because she's in Hamid, there are marks on her wrist. This is what she looks like for everybody.
I have a important question.
Yeah.
Sasha does have her doctor's bag with her. Would that have a set of wire cutters in it?
I was just gonna try to pick it.
Let's see.
Pick the
High or low?
Aye.
does not.
Okay.
Yeah. So, are they chains? Are they handcuffs? What are they?
They appear to be, kind of a. It's not an overly thick chain, but it does have a lock on it.
Okay. If there's a lock on it, I can. Yeah. Gonna go over and attempt to pick that thing.
Sasha is going to hand her a set of rubber gloves.
Yeah. Well, what she was going to do is she was gonna like try to turn this girl's like wrists, touching the hands and the arms to turn it the right way. You know what I mean? So that it can be pointed out, like, without her actually touching the silver. But yeah, if she's offered gloves, she'll take those too. Not a problem.
Yeah, Sasha definitely has gloves. Like, it's in her, yeah.
Like, I'm not stupid. Yeah.
Probably has like 5,000 rubber gloves.
Yeah, she's going to go over there and start seeing if she can get that shit open, trusting that if anything else happens, they're going to keep an eye on the situation. Oh, shit, that opened.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Yes,
Click.
it did. Wow. Okay. So, you free her from her silver chains.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bryce, you're downstairs. You're talking to this girl up. But she looks around and kind of looks behind Bryce. Where'd your friends go?
He looks around them too, and he says, "Oh man, I must have lost track of time. They probably went back to where I'm supposed to meet them."
I didn't hear the front door.
That's weird. So Bryce sends a message through the pack link that says, "Distraction time coming to a close."
She like gives Bryce a very sus look. What are you doing?
Hold on. Why does she ask that? I'm confused.
Like, she notices that there are some things out of place, so she's asking what he's doing.
Oh.
Who are you?
Blinks and he says, "My name's Bryce Delaney." He sort of shrugs and he says, "I do a lot of stagehand work. I travel a lot." Like, he's just like shrugging, like, I don't understand. He sort of frowns and he says, "What's wrong?"
Well, your friends aren't here, but they didn't leave out the front door.
How big is this place, Lindsay?
It's not overly huge. It's probably like I don't know. It's like probably a medium-sized shop.
All right. So Bryce sort of sends a really quick message through the pack link that says, "We're probably coming upstairs. You guys better hurry, like, now." And so what he says to her is, he says, "Is there anywhere they could go that we wouldn't be able to see?" He seems concerned.
Yeah. She steps out from behind the counter and walks to the back.
Meanwhile, I think the group kind of goes out the window.
I mean, if we can get her out, has she woken up?
No, she's not going to be awake for a while.
We can
Okay.
carry her.
Yeah, Corey has strength too, so therefore is going to look at someone who looks stronger. Be like, can you carry?
Aiden is strength 5 right now, so he'll carry her.
It's fine. Someone needs to, get her. And then, carefully get her out a window, etc. And down the ladder. It's not like it's going to be easy to do.
Right.
So maybe
Bryce?
multiple people.
Bryce walks up to the lady and he's like, "Does it really matter where they went? This place is full of, I mean, really great curiosities, but I don't see why anyone would want to do anything in here. I mean, well, unless what I can think of," and just sort of smiles a little.
Well, she walks. She looks at Bryce for a moment and she walks to the back behind the curtain. Did you guys shut the door? Or did you just leave it open?
Sasha went in last, so she would have shut the door.
Okay. She looks and sees that the door is shut. Does Bryce want to try and convince her that she's...
Yeah, I'm sorry. My computer's a little bit slow right now. Yeah, he walks up to her and he's like, I just, let me gather my notes. I just don't, I don't think there's anything to worry about. I mean, we can double check all of the stuff, make sure nothing was stolen, but I trust those guys. Everything's fine.
Charisma subterfuge, please.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Isn't my difficulty like 3 or something?
Yeah, but you got a 1, so it's 4 successes.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
She looks back to him and she's like, maybe they did go out the front door. And I just didn't notice.
I mean, I know I was distracted. He sort of just smiles and he looks a little bashful.
She she blushes at that. And he'll go back and take her place behind the counter.
Bryce will continue chatting her up and asking her. He starts asking her questions about like what are your interests? What are your dreams? What is it you want to do? You can't just want to work in this all day. I mean, if you do, that's great, but he just starts asking her questions about her life. He wants to know about Tiffany.
Right.
So, if he's successful in this seduction, will he be having breakfast at Tiffany's?
Yeah, probably.
He always makes coffee before he goes home.
Fantastic. All right, so those of you that are upstairs, you're going back out the window with Talia.
Right.
Yeah.
Another message that says distracted for a little bit, or bought you more time, but hurry.
Yeah, Corey's going to stand guard since she's not overly strong, especially in Hamid. And she'll kind of stand guard while the others get her out the window.
Sasha will go to help because she at least knows where to not grab and how to handle a wounded person.
Okay. Those of you that are trying to get her out the window and down the fire escape, I need Dex Athletics rolls.
Diff
7.
or
Because you're handling a person.
come on. 1, 2, 2 successes.
No successes, but not a botch.
Okay. So what happens is Aiden and Sasha are getting her out the window. Sasha loses her grip on her as they start to go down the fire escape, but Aiden manages to get her by himself after Sasha loses her grip. And it takes a little bit, but you do manage to safely get her down the fire escape.
I guess she's going in the van.
So once you get down, do you signal that you've gotten down safely?
Yeah. I mean, well, he's with the group, but he'll say, we're out.
She will also signal that it's an option to take the woman to her clinic, since she does have private sections of her office where they can treat her with really good medical gear.
Okay.
No problem, dude.
See you later.
Have fun. Well, it's a good thing that this is the medical section of it, isn't it?
Yes. So, Bryce, what are you doing? The signal has been given that she's out safely and they're heading back to the van.
Bryce takes a deep breath. Maybe he's like chuckling at a little joke that they made or some such flirty nonsense. And he looks at his watch and he says, "Oh God, I can't believe it. I lost all track of time. I've got to go. I have an appointment I'm late for. I was supposed to meet with this new stage director. I can't believe I missed it."
She nods and I'm sorry that I kept you.
He smiles and he says, "It's okay. Can I have your number?"
Of course.
Because I'd really like to get back in touch with you, if that's okay.
She writes down her number on like a little sticky note.
He folds it up and smiles at her and puts it into his wallet and he says, "I hope you have a great day. I mean, my day's just made perfect, so."
She blushes and bites her lip. I hope you have a great day. Well, she's a little flustered.
He chuckles. He says, "It's okay. I'll talk to you later." And he leaves on his motorcycle, or goes back, I guess, to the motorcycle spot.
All right. So yeah, you successfully get out of there without being attacked by anything.
Yeah, I mean, probably, obviously, I assume they're going to make sure she's settled into the car, not the motorcycle. Because that sounds super awkward. And head back to the Sept.
Could we
Well, I
say
think-
we are very successful at this point?
Yes. You are
I mean,
very
are we going to
successful.
the Sept or are we going to the medical office first?
Well, if there's someone with Mother's Touch, they could probably heal her.
Yeah, that's Sasha.
Right. I mean, most of the time, Garu don't really need medical attention. Most of the time, you can just heal them, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, cool." They might get scars, and then they move on.
She is completely out of rage and willpower. That's how she was unconscious for so long. So it will Sasha can just heal her wounds.
Okay, she's gonna treat the silver burns with aloe vera, and then she's gonna use Mother's Touch.
So the minimum difficulty is 3. So the
Do I roll?
roll for Mother's Touch is um intelligence plus empathy.
Five, 6. Okay. Burning a willpower on this one because I don't want to botch. Seven
1, 2,
successes.
3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. So all of her wounds are healed, but she's still unconscious because she's out of rage and willpower. It's gonna take her a little bit to recover that. So
Yeah. I was gonna say her
basically,
friend is
like-
probably waiting for us to get back too, so that's a thing.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna go back to the Cairn Heart or go back to the Sept and take her to the Cairn Heart, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we're taking her back to her friend.
Okay. And Sassy successfully avoids combat again.
Yes. Like, yeah, so like if you, well, we'll talk about this after the scene. So you get to the Cairn Heart. Symphony is waiting. And she looks extremely relieved when you arrive with her.
Aiden will just put her down. Well, if he wants to take her, otherwise she'll just put her down in front of her. Or just probably just carry her, actually. He has 5 strength. So.
Well, you can see she's got some new scars. She was being held by Silver. We think by vampires.
She closes her eyes. Oh.
but she seems to be okay. Well, hopefully she'll wake up soon. But she's been healed.
He nods. Thank you. I wonder if these are the same vampires that have been troubling us pretty much since we got here.
I do not know, but there was mention of one that can change their face.
He nods.
Yeah, that's what the spirit said about whoever was holding your friend.
The ones that can do that are the ones that end up basically can take people apart and put them back together in different ways, or use parts for other things. This one is very dangerous.
It sounds fucked up.
When Kate was rescued, the ones that were on the mission encountered a big monstrosity that was made out of Garu parts. So I'm wondering if they might be at that again, trying to make another one. Luckily, you got to Talia before that process started, so which means that she probably was taken recently, like not. She hadn't been with them long.
Man, you guys have had vampire problems for how long now?
Well, let's see here. I mean, since the beginning of time, basically, Garu have had problems.
Oh, ha ha.
Since we established the Sept, so 3 years. There are other vampires that have the same trouble with the ones that we're having trouble with. I know at one point someone had tried to go talk to them to see if there was some sort of...
Wait, the ones that you're having trouble with and the other leeches are having trouble with, do they have a weird sign that they carry around?
No.
Okay.
Oh, see, I know exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah. Because they had that sign in the festival and everything.
Goddamn Sabat. Okay.
I know Gabby has a lot of information. But things had been quiet for a while, I guess. They probably use the things we've been distracted by to kind of regroup.
Wait. He's trying to think of it. Wait. The vampires are usually... But wait. Okay, that is fucking weird.
Sasha has the same expression on her face that she normally does, except she's right now talking in perfect fluent Russian. And anyone that speaks Russian, she's not saying nice things.
Anyone that doesn't speak Russian, you don't know what they're saying, but it doesn't sound like nice things.
You're not wrong.
Right? I mean, Russian kind of is one of those languages that you just kind of sound angry speaking it anyway. So, essentially, Symphony is just going to say, let me get her where she can rest, and as soon as she wakes up, I'll let you know whatever she can tell me.
All right. If you need help with this again, let me know. I'm always down.
She smiles. Thank you. I really appreciate this from all of you.
She clears her throat. Make sure that she drinks mineral water when she wakes up. She's going to be dehydrated.
She nods. I will. Thank you.
Yeah. And Aiden will, well, I guess, pass her the body. Pass her her friend.
Yeah, Symphony will shift up to Glabro and take her. And she doesn't take her out of the Karen Heart because the Karen Heart is the safest place to be on Sept right now. So, well, unless you're Team Valor, actually, which she is.
But he's her friend, Team Valor.
Yeah. Don't know. Don't know what team she's on or if she plays Pokemon Go. Her phone's been destroyed. So, she's gonna keep her in the Karen Heart. And if anybody wants to do a follow-up scene with Talia, I don't have time today, but anytime, we can schedule something within the next few days if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, I think this is probably a good place we can end the scene, yeah?
Cool beans.
Okay.
So, thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.